Hi guys, are you ready to make a statement with your eyes? Because in today's tutorial I'm going to show you how you can apply glitter eyeshadow with glue just in 7 steps. But before we are getting into the tutorial, I just wanted to let you know the items and products that you will need so that you can prepare yourself to get the look as well. Now, for those of you who don't know me yet, my name is Melissa van Dijk. I'm a makeup artist and welcome back on my channel. And also, if you're new, hello. And at first, I'm just going through the products, how we're basically going to do the steps as well. So first, you will need to prep your eyelids, which basically can be done by an eye primer. If you are that person that likes eye primer, go with it. For me personally, I like to use concealer as I have discoloration on my eyelids and I just want to have a clean base. So this is my way how I like to prep them. And I'm going to set it with some translucent powder. So make sure if you're doing it this way that you have translucent powder with you as well. And for blending it, I'm basically also just going to use a dabbed sponge. Then we are going to move on to some eyeshadows. So when it comes to the eyeshadow palette, with the colors, you can take every color you want. It depends also on the glitter you're going for. Just take whatever you want. At the end, you need to feel beautiful and gorgeous and also have a beautiful night out. So I'm going in with the Butter Eyeshadow Palette by Physicians Formula, and I'm going to go into the neutral ones because I still want to show you but do not want to scare you with any colors. So I just wanted to keep it soft but still sparkly. Then we need some glitter glue. I'm going to take the one by Too Faced, as this is the one I always like to use and it just works. Then when it comes to glitter, you can get it in a little pot where it's loose, or you can also have pressed glitter. So either way, what you have at home or what you want to get, those will work with glitter glue as well. Now, moving on to some brushes, as we also need some brushes, we're going to have some main eyeshadow brushes. First, depends also on if you want to apply the glitter glue with your finger or with a brush. Then I would recommend going in with a flat, very flat and stiff eyeshadow brush, just to make sure that you can distribute it evenly. Otherwise, you can take your finger. And we need to have a blending brush, and we need to have a little bit more of a denser brush, which I personally like to use for the inner corner, just because it gives me more density and a little bit more control on where I'm going to place the product. And then just to set the concealer and a translucent powder, I'm going to use a medium fluffy brush. This can be also a blending brush, so this could be any size as long as you can set your eyelid area with it. Now I think those are the main products. Lastly, we also need to have some mascara to finish off the look, and that's basically all what you need. So I just would say let's start off with the first step and we will see what we can get to. Step number 1, prepare your eyelids. Either use an eye primer or concealer to prepare your eyelid area. The concealer will help you to cover any eyelid discoloration, and the primer will help your makeup to stay long lasting. You can apply the concealer onto clean eyelids and then blend it with a sponge and set it with some setting powder. Step number 2, add a crease shade. Pick a shade that you want to use on your crease, then apply and blend it with a crease or fluffy eyeshadow brush. I want to go in with a light brownish tone as I wanted to keep it natural, and I'm going to use a blending brush. I'm going to start off from the inner towards the outer corner, and I'm going from the left to the right, and you can also use circular motions to make sure that the blending is flawless. Step number 3, add depth to the outer corner. To add depth, pick a darker shade and focus at the outer corner and blend it towards the crease shadow. These should be blended evenly together with a firmer rounded eyeshadow brush to go through this step. Now you can also use the blending brush in between to make sure that you're basically blending the outer corner shade with the crease shade. And you can also dig into the outer corner shade more often, depends on how deep you want to create the outer corner. Step number 4, apply a matte or shimmer shade on the main lid area. Before diving into the glitter, ensure that you have an even base of a matte or shimmer shadow on the main lid area. Pick a shade and then apply it with your finger over the main eyelid. Alternatively, you can use a small blending brush to blend the main shadow into the crease and outer corner shade. Tip: if you add a main eyeshadow to your eyes before applying the glitter, it will intensify the makeup look rather than showing skin. And if you are using the same main eyeshadow than the color of your glitter, it just will look evenly and it also will look blended at the end. Step number 5, add glitter glue. Place a bit of glitter glue on the back of your hand or directly on the eyelid and begin blending it over the main eyelid area using your fingers. Dabbing the glitter glue on top of your eyelid area won't make any harsh lines, which means later on if you're going to apply the glitter, it will look a little bit more flawless and blended rather than having harsh lines where the glitter will stop basically. Now I'm also using a fluffy brush to dust off any fallout, so if you're experiencing any fallout, just a fluffy brush will do it for you. Step number 6, add glitter. Now it's time to add glitter. Pick either loose or pressed glitter and start applying it with your finger or a brush depending on your preference. Apply it evenly to cover the main eyelid area and avoid creating harsh edges. Just a quick tip, if you have a fallout because of the glitter, then you just can take a little bit of tape, make sure that it's not too strong, and you can use this to remove the glitter on your face. It won't take a lot of makeup off, but it just will pick up the glitter. And lastly, add mascara. Finish off the look by adding a few coats of mascara and you're finished with your look. Now those were the 7 main steps on how you can apply glitter eyeshadow with glue, and of course you could add any other colors to your look. You can keep it bright, you can keep it towards a smoky eye with black glitter for example, which will look gorgeous as well. And you could also add some false lashes and a winged liner. So those are the things that are going like basically beyond, and you can be creative as much as you want. I just wanted to keep it for this tutorial with natural tone colors, and even though I've used brown tones, the glitter still stands out and it still is a gorgeous look. So it's totally up to you if you want to go bright and bold or natural and sparkly, as this is something you need to feel comfortable with. So as you might have already seen, I also have the pressed glitter, for example, which is in blue. So this one will also look gorgeous if you're going just to use blue eyeshadow. So for example, Liz, you've asked me how you can work with blue eyeshadow. This could also be a gorgeous way on how you can use it if you have a pressed glitter as well, or a loose glitter in just a blue tone. It just will look gorgeous and it will make you stand out of the crowd, as the glitter definitely will sparkle because of the light and it just will reflect. So this could be a beautiful night out look for a birthday party, for a special occasion. So this is something where you will look very glamorous and also very, very elegant. And still with the lipstick, feel free with it. I just went with a gloss. This will still do it. I also could use more of a brownish tone as well, just to not take the focus from my eyes. So if you want to make sure that your eyes are standing out, keep the lipstick very neutral and not as bright as bold as your eyes, as you will take the attention off of your eyes. If you want that, go for it. But normally it's always preferred to have either the lipstick that stands out or the eyes. If you have both, then it can look a little bit too much, so try to balance it out. And I mean, you can wear this one with a dress, with a very formal dress, whatever. It doesn't have to be a dress, can also be a very formal like top. For example, as I'm wearing right now, it's a black one, but still kind of formal. And it just will make a beautiful look. And I hope that you liked the tutorial. Still, if you have any questions, please let me know. The one tip that I showed you with this, like with basically the sticker where you can take off the glitter, will work if the brush wouldn't take it. Sometimes it depends on how nasty the glitter is. You can dust it off with a brush. If this doesn't work, just go with basically the tape right here. It just will do the same job and it won't really take off the makeup. So make sure that it's not too strong, that you're going to weaken it a bit with the glue texture, and then you can take it off. So those are basically the tips that I can share with you guys. I hope that you like the eye makeup look and also the tutorial. Still, if you have any questions, you know what to do, and I will see you soon in the next one. Bye!